Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is actually moving up towards this 22k level that I originally waited for. Yeah, on a few days ago I posted to the channel members on Telegram that if Bitcoin goes above 20,500, ideally with a retest of 20,500, then a move to 22,000 is likely. Now, this is actually now looking back at it, it's actually exactly what happened. We moved above that 20,500. We came down to retest it pretty much exactly, and we're now starting to move up. Now, it looked like we could count this as a 5-wave move here. Therefore, it looked like there was some exhaustion in place. However, all Bitcoin naturally or eventually did was just a retest of that 20,500 level, that previous wave A high, and is climbing higher. So, however, I think it's getting exhausted soon. At least that's how it looks like. Yeah, it could very well go to 22k though. This would be next major resistance. So this is the bearish scenario. Always starting here with the bearish scenario at the moment. This is the primary expectation still that Bitcoin will make another low. But please understand that the probabilities for the bullish scenario have gone up significantly since we've hit this range. Yeah, so the low could be in at any point, and anybody needs to decide individually if you invest now or if you try to chase the lowest low. Personally, what I do, I buy now. I leave a little bit of money aside for another lower low, but I think that would be it then. Yeah, if there is one more low, I think that's it, and there could be a fairly quick V-shaped recovery. Now, at the moment, we simply don't know. Calling the bottom here is simply pure speculation. There are a lot of indicators that suggest that either the bottom has already been in or that the bottom is not far away. For me, it's not enough. Yeah, and I don't want to speculate. I wanna tell you my view based on evidence in the charts. And to get the evidence in the charts, we need to move a certain distance to get the price confirmation, to get out of the selling zone first. So anybody who tries to chase the low, please don't wait for me to call it, because eventually you only know it afterwards, okay? What I tell you, there is a chance it's already in, and welcome to financial markets. Everybody needs to decide for themselves if you want to buy or not. There's definitely a chance, and in contrast to many others who are telling you that we have to go to 10k, I'm at least telling you the bull scenario has a chance from here. Yeah, for the first time in 8 months, since we moved into this range, there is a real chance. But this is the bearish scenario, because I haven't seen price confirmation yet. Yeah, I still have to expect it to go down lower at the moment. So as I said, I give it maybe a 70 to 75% probability to come down lower once more and make a lower low below 17.5k. Not guaranteed though, not guaranteed. Yeah, 25% probability for a bullish breakout is not zero. Okay, so please be aware of that. Yeah, I'm accumulating at this stage here. I'm not trying to leave everything aside for a 15 to 14k Bitcoin or so. But this is still all valid, this bearish scenario where we had a WXY pattern in a wave 4 and we moved down in a wave 1. We're now moving up in a wave 2, and the wave 3 would be next. That would be pushing us below 16.9k. Let's take a look at the lower level wave count. Readjusted the waves here a little bit into a larger wave C, a larger ending diagonal. We need to say very clearly that wave C here is longer than it would in most cases be. But before I had the wave count a bit different, I changed it a bit. Yeah, see this as an A, B, this as the C, and in the C wave we've got a wave 1 in a 3-wave move. You can see that A, B, C. Then we have a wave 2 in a 3-wave move, A, B, C. We have a wave 3 in a 3-wave move, A, B, C, a wave 4, A, B, C, and a wave 5 as well in a 3-wave move. This is an ending diagonal 3-3-3-3-3 pattern where you can also identify an ascending wedge. And here, for me, probabilities would rather confirm a breakout to the downside from here. That is just what you would have to assume, because in an ascending wedge, usually you would expect the breakout to the downside. That would also be in line with the Elliott Wave count here, that this was a wave 1 down and this is a wave 2 up, and we would expect a breakout to the downside. First target for that, in my opinion, would be here that 20,500 level again, and then the 19,600. Until we see a breakout though, be careful. Yeah, be careful. Let's can take a look here on the 4-hour chart. You can also see that we are in this wedge. You know, obviously, this is what I see at the moment. It's only a momentary snapshot on the chart. If you really want a short-term trade or so, of course, but you will know that if you do that, you need to wait for the breakout. You need to observe the candlesticks. You need to observe the price action. So eventually, it can also break to the upside, of course. Yeah, but the chances here for me, they are more that it would go to the downside. Because let's take a look if there are any other factors that would confirm this. Maybe on the 1 hour. Well, you can what can we see? Yeah, we can see a slight bearish divergence. It's only the 1 hour chart, but where you're struggling to make a higher high here, you are making a higher high, but you're struggling and you make a lower high on the RSI. So we call this confluence of factors that would confirm that, yeah, maybe we've reached here temporarily on the 1 hour the top. It's only one indicator though. You can see that also the MACD is losing a little bit of buying pressure as well, but it's only a little bit. We cannot see this yet on the 4-hour chart, even though here, well, here you're also making currently a lower high on the MACD on the 4-hour chart. Also a divergence. The RSI on the 4-hour doesn't show this yet, but also if you here on the 4-hour see it go below the yellow line, there would be a bearish crossover. You can also see that we are at the higher end of the Bollinger Bands. So this would indicate if we go out here, yeah, and snap back in with a red large candle, that could fuel us get to the downside, okay? So that's another, you're basically at the resistance level of the Bollinger Bands here. Yeah, if it was a different story, it'd be a different story if you were at the lower end, like down here, yeah, where obviously you came down here, you snapped out, and you snapped back in, and you saw a bullish candlestick formation here, and that could have been an entry signal for anybody who's doing short-term trading, yeah. So these things are what you need to look out for. You know, this is not what I can forecast here in a TA, because this can change from hour to hour, but I can give you an orientation. That is what I can do. So yeah, for me here, a high alert that this could break out to the downside, of course not guaranteed. These things can go to the upside as well, but I think a retracement in what I would consider, so either a wave 3 down now, or on the bullish chart it will just be a retracement, is overdue now, I think, yeah. So let's go to the bullish scenario, which is absolutely possible. Please never misunderstand me, this is possible. And I've been one of the few people who've actually been tracking a bullish scenario here for Bitcoin, and I was criticized for that because everybody's thinking like we're going lower, but still we want to give it a chance. We want to give it a chance, and we can count this impulsively. So we can count it either as a triangle, or we can count it as a 1-2, 1-2, or we can count it as a large as a 1 and a large 2, and then the wave 3. So there's 3 main bullish scenarios. In the end, the outcome will be similar. I'll focus here on the one that I had on the chart initially, a 1-2 and another 1-2, where we're now in the wave 3. Here we need to get though in the next move to around 25.5K. First target for the bulls will be to get above, this red area. Now I don't know if we get there now. I don't know if we get there without having that correction to the downside that I explained, because here on the chart you also see this 5-wave move to the upside that I explained on the bearish chart. Its structure is a bit different because we don't have the ABC. It is an emotive wave, a 5-wave move, a leading diagonal in this case, that we can count also as a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Here a running flat is the wave 4, yeah, with an overshooting wave B and the wave C higher than, no, that's all fine, yeah, that's all fine. No, a running flat, no, sorry, an expanded flat, and from here then the wave 5 to the upside. Now that doesn't need to be finished yet, it doesn't, yeah. To be fair, the peak could also have been in here, yeah, would actually like that more, and then an A, B, and now a wave C to the downside for a wave 2, a retracement, possibly here to 20.5K, as I said, in the bearish scenario as well. That's the wave 4 low. Things will change if we go above 21.7. I think then we can see a bit of a rally, maybe even to 23K. and then it could just be an extended wave 5 here. So this 21.7 level needs to be looked at, and this previous swing low, also pay attention to that. This is at 21.1k. If we go below that, I think there's a good chance we break out of this wedge to the downside. But this is personally what I would expect, a retracement to the downside before continuation for a move up in the bullish scenario. And here is where the bullish and the bearish scenarios divide. In both scenarios, we need to be on high alert for a breakout out of the wedge to the downside. The difference is on the bearish chart, it would be a 5-wave move. And I think it's looking like on the bearish one, we're just breaking out. We need to be on high alert, and the difference will be here in the bearish scenario, it will be a 5-wave move down. In the bullish one, it will be a 3-wave move down. Yeah, and here we just need to adjust it a little bit. So I guess depending on what you look at, but be on high alert for a breakout to the downside here. We already see an engulfing red candle emerging here in the bearish candlestick formation, the so-called 3 black crows, where each of these candles, I mean it's only the 1-hour chart, has a lower finish price, a lower close price. So that is already also something that would confirm rather a bearish continuation here, but of course we could just find support on this ascending trend line here. So just be on high alert, yeah, that this could break out now. A move above 21.7k would change things. Then it would push already up, and it could just be an extended wave 5 here. That's absolutely possible. But I think this move up, and Bitcoin is clearly struggling on this move up. Yeah, we have to be very clear as well. Bitcoin is struggling on the move up. Ethereum yesterday broke above key resistance already. Bitcoin not yet, but a move above 21.7 and then 23k could change things. So be aware that the low could be in. It's your decision if you buy or not. Don't be surprised if Bitcoin suddenly pumps to 30k, because there is a 25 to 30% probability that the low is already in. That is not zero. Yeah, and this is only my opinion, how I see the markets. And personally, I'd be happy if the markets go up, but of course, it's not about what I'm happy about. It's about what the market will decide to do, and I don't have a time machine, so it's all about these two scenarios, which one is going to work out, and I told you what needs to happen for each of these scenarios. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.